A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri. Wahlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Waj'al li waziran min ahli. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala ali Muhammad. Warm welcome to all of my lovers, followers, subscribers, friends, everybody who's been loving me, following me, and watching my videos. I am really grateful to all. So guys, today's video is very important and you must watch it. It's going to be very short video, but very important message I want to give you guys. When there was a regime of PTI, I consulted, that video is the witness on my channel. I suggested to the regime that all the time a public is facing the trouble of petrol prices. So I suggested that you must divide it into two parts. Like the people who are using on very smaller level the fuel, the petrol, like the motorbikes, like the auto rickshaws, or all small vehicles. Okay, especially the motorbike having people who are having motorbikes. So you should give a different price, and price should have to be different for the people who are using heavy vehicles. I think they can afford. It's not going to be a big gun, while if they people are supposed to be spending a little bit more money on the fuel. But I tell you, a person who is having motorbikes and is facing the troubles and is having the price hike must be facing many more troubles, must be facing many problems. So I suggested I would try that in my subscription that I would add that video. I suggested to the previous government, and they took up that. Luckily, they took up that. The Prime Minister, the previous Prime Minister, Mr. Imran Khan, he followed, he really liked that of my suggestion. My suggestion or someone else's suggestion, I don't know. But after this video, this suggestion was taken up. He told to his team that you must introduce such policy where people who are having a smaller vehicles, they must have to be affording little bit fuel prices in a low capacity. But the team of that Prime Minister, and while he took up this matter, I also welcomed his following, and he's definitely, while he decided and he took up that, so I really appreciated, and that video is also witnessed, that is available on my channel. But you know, later on what happened? The government said that this is not going to be possible, that we cannot just separate the people people who are using in low capacity or in high capacity, we cannot differentiate. And things went in vain, and they stopped doing that. Now, the present regime in the premiership of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, he suggested the same thing, and they have announced that obviously auto rickshaws, motorbikes, and the vehicles, small vehicles like 800cc vehicles are going to be having little low price in fuel, like what they people are saying, 100 rupees lesser. And they have started working on this. Mr. Musaddiq Malik, who is dealing all these things, and obviously he's a minister. So he is saying that just in 4 to 6 weeks, this is going to be implemented. So people are working nowadays. So I really appreciate them, because I think in present timing, who is going to be the victimized more? A poor person, a mediocre person. What they people are facing the troubles, none else. So this time, the biggest expenditure, you know, there are many of my videos I have talked about that people can afford this much price for the fuel. Many videos are witness of it, of mine on my channel. You can watch it too. So this is going to be the biggest effort or endeavor created by the present regime. Now we have to observe, inshallah, we hope for the best, we hope for the good future that they are going to be implementing. And if the people are going to implement it, so then definitely a biggest relief could be given out to people, to the common ones, to the poor ones, to the mediocre ones. And I tell you that this is going to be very, very feasible suggestion. Like I was listening, Mr. Musaddiq Malik, what he was saying, same is my stance too, that you must limitize. You must limitize a person who is going to have motorbike or something like that, or small vehicle, must be allowed to be given out low amount of fuel in 24 hours. 2 liters or 3 liters, not more than that. Okay, and video cameras must be set up on every petrol pump. And what the minister was saying, that this should be something like 21 liters in a month, and this will be working like Jazz Cash or Easy Passa. So this is very attractive scheme, I think so. And even then, I am going on the extreme. Like if there is a little bit unfortunate, I'm not in the favor. I'm not saying that you must do it. We must have to be honest. We must have to be standing with the truth. But even something is going wrong, so even if a poor is getting benefit out of that, so I think this should be workable. This should be working. This scheme must be working. And here I consider, I would request to every person, I would request to every individual, I would request to every human being, I would request to every Pakistani, I would request to every mediocre, I would be requesting to every poor person, not to support anyone that you should be getting fuel and giving to someone else. No, not at all. Just have fuel in your own motorbike, auto, or whatever the vehicle which has been allowed to you guys. Fill that and get the benefit of that. Not to be means going towards injustice or dishonesty. I consider where there is the examination of the current regime who is willing to be working like this, are they going to work out or not? Same time, my nation, my fellow beings, my people, my masses, my poor, my mediocres, they are going to be examined too. Whether they are going to be having or whether they are going to be adopting a honest policy or not. I am hopeful, and I must be observing, and time to time I would be interacting you guys regarding this issue, and I am focusing on the people and as well as on government. So I think you people must be standing with me too, and we have to make this scheme successful. Thank you very much. Long live Pakistan.